The need to impress. Few impulses are as universal and as quietly exhausting as the desire to impress. Every day we leave impressions on family, colleagues, and strangers alike, and these impressions shape trust, relationships, and opportunity. The need to impress is not a weakness, it is part of being human. The real question is not whether we impress others, but why and how we do it. There are three kinds of impressions. One, natural impressions, made simply by being ourselves, the most authentic, because they arise from character rather than effort. Two, intentional impressions, deliberately created, preparing thoroughly, dressing well, dyeing hair, wearing jewelry, etc. A sign of respect, not dishonesty. And three, false impressions, exaggerating or concealing reality. It may succeed briefly, but rarely survives close examination. Why we choose to impress. Long before status was measured in titles, it was measured in the ability to hunt, lead, and provide. Thus, the instinct to display self worth is inherited, not invented. Humans are relational, and self worth is partly built through the other's eyes. Approval and praise function like nutrients. We all share a human need for acceptance and belonging. There are constructive motives and self protective motives. In modern life, impressing is often functional, not optional. First impressions affect hiring. Credibility opens doors that competence alone cannot. Who we choose to impress. The near, that is, family, close friends, colleagues, they are a high stakes audience whose opinion shapes daily trust and belonging. The far, strangers and social media audiences, they are vast but shallow. No one stranger's view matters much, yet collectively they consume enormous energy. How we impress. Material signaling to attract attention through possessions, appearances, etc. Achievement signaling earns admiration, degrees, titles, credentials, etc. Behavioral signaling, which is demonstrated skills, generosity, composure, etc. This is subtle but more durable, harder to fake, and it earns deeper respect. And finally, digital signaling, the curated online self. This is the newest arena. Caution when sharing pictures. You should ask yourself, are we sharing to connect or to impress? Our intention might be sharing happiness, recording memories, keeping friends updated, etc. But their interpretation might be, oh, they're showing off. They're trying to impress us. They can afford, we can't. Beware, this might result in envy, resentment, and even animosity. Now that we understand how and why we impress, the next question is, does impressing help or hurt? Every impression answers an unspoken question in another's mind. Are you trustworthy? Are you competent? Are you presentable? Healthy impression management is strategic and bounded. It serves a goal and then recedes. Compulsive approval seeking is driven by anxiety rather than intention and never fully satisfies because the underlying need to feel adequate is never met by external validation alone. Self worth built from within frees us to impress by revealing our true abilities rather than by hiding our perceived inadequacies. Beware, impressing can become corrosive. The antidote is not to abandon the desire to be well regarded, but to anchor it to authenticity. Impressions drawn from genuine competence is sustainable. Impressions manufactured to cover a gap requires constant maintenance and rarely satisfies. The asymmetry. We often overinvest in people with the least stake in our lives while underinvesting in those whose opinions carry lasting weight. Appearance may attract, and ability may earn admiration, but character determines reputation. Thank you for staying with us to the end of this video. I would love to hear your thoughts, the good, bad, and the ugly. And do connect with me on LinkedIn.